Hey everybody. I guess it would help if I was on. There we are. Hi everybody. I'm Allison Sullivan and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia. And my blog is at Stamp Crazy with Allison. So if you want to join me over there any day, you can. And you can also subscribe to my blog and it'll be delivered to your email. So I'm just going to wait for people to pop on. And while they're doing that, I'm going to make sure that I'm actually recording because there we go. Looks good over there. I'm recording. Hi, whoever that is. Hi, Keisha. And I've got somebody else who has joined me as a Facebook user. There is a way to have me, just going to add that. Sorry, you guys, I'm just wanting to, there we go. Hi, Mo, making sure that I can see you. So, Facebook user, you have to give permission for StreamYard to allow me to see your name in Facebook. I can see your name if you're on YouTube because YouTube doesn't have that requirement, but Facebook protects people when they're in groups. So you must be watching me on the Border Buddy Hangout group. I'm thinking if you watch me on Stamp Crazy with Allison on my Facebook page, I'll be able to see your name. Or you can give it permission. So hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. I'm excited. I'm going to do a card today using those adorable little Scottie dogs that are in the mini catalog. So we'll just wait for a couple more people to drop in and then we'll get started. The Scottie dogs are part of a bundle called Christmas Scottie, I think it's called. And it comes with a stamp set and punch. I'll be showing you that. But I'm really excited because one of the classes that we're sharing on July the 24th, Ange McKay and I, features this bundle. And so we've got 4 adorable cards that we're going to be sharing that day. So make sure you check out my classes. Hi, Diane. Hi, Valerie. Okay, we've got enough people. Let's get started here. Let's go over and get started. Okay, so we've got our mini catalog launched last week. I always think that time flies, but it really has only been like, gosh, what is it? 5 days, 6 days. So hope you've got your copy. If you're a customer of mine, you'll have received one in the mail. And of course, it's also celebration. So for every $60 you spend before shipping and taxes, you can pick a free product from this little mini catalog. And there's lots of fun ones to choose. Hi, Marilyn. Okay, so we are going to be using this Christmas Scottie. Here it is. So cute. We've got the punch. I love punches because punches make things easier. So you can see this dog here. You can punch him out. You got a little bow here, which is so cute. We've got a little tartan blanket, and then we've got different poses for our little dogs. So it's really, really cute. So I want to just show you a couple of things I'm also going to be using. So we're going to be using those today. Make sure I put that up there. I'm also going to be using some of the Sweetest Christmas Designer Series paper. So this is fantastic paper. It's part of the Sweetest Christmas suite. There we go. So that's one side. And now we've got the other side. Candy canes, all sorts of things. Here's the stamp set. And here's the dies. So those candy can be cut out with these die cuts. This is the class, the launch party that Ange and I are doing on July 23rd. So it comes with half a package of the DSP. And it comes with the 2 rolls of ribbon. So the garden green ribbon and the real red ribbon is part of that class. And the sequins. Okay. Self-adhesive. So they've got glue on them already, which is really great. So you're going to get all of that, plus all the materials you're going to need to, the consumables to make 6 cards. You're going to get a PDF showing you how to make the cards and supplies and instructions and measurements. And then you're going to join us on July the 23rd live, and we're going to make the cards together. So that's that one. And you can also get the Christmas banner suite or bundle, sorry, that's part of that Sweetest Christmas suite. So that's July 23rd. So let me put this away over here. And then the last card class that we're offering on that weekend is featuring the Kindest Gnomes and the Kindest Gnomes dies. So you're going to get the Kindest Gnomes stamp set with the class, 4 cards. And we're giving you a really good deal if you want to add on the dies. And let's see, so you get that. And the Scottie dog one comes with the stamp set. So, and we give you a good deal if you want to add on the punch. Let's get started. Okay. So I'm going to be using Real Red. So Christmassy, isn't it? Real Red. Love it. So again, we've got our standard 8.5 by 5.5. We've scored it at 4 1/4. And we're just giving it a little crease there. I have got a piece of that designer series paper, Sweetest Christmas. I've cut it to 4 by 5 1/4. And we can go ahead and glue that on. Hi, Cindy. Hope everybody's doing well. What's everybody been up to? Have anybody ordered anything from the new catalog? What have you ordered? What's your favorite thing? I'm telling you, once you play with these little dogs, they're going to be part of your favorite thing. And Anne just designed a really sweet class with these products. In fact, all her cards include the DSP from the Sweetest Christmas. So it's a really cute little set of cards, 4 cards, and they all kind of go together. All right. Oh, I got glue on my fingers. I also am going to need some Pool Party. Now this one and this shimmery white are cut to 3.5 by 4 3/4 because I want it to sit here in the middle. Then I've also got just a piece of basic white. I've got a piece of garden green, and I have a window sheet. So those are kind of the products I'm using. I've also got one of these fantastic snowflakes. Do you guys remember these from last Christmas? Wonderful snowflakes. They were in the July to December 2021 catalog, and they carried forward, and they've got like a little shimmer to them. You probably can't see it on the camera, but they're really cute. So we're going to use one of those. All right, so let's get started, and I'll show you what we're going to be up to. I think what I'll do is start with some stamping. So on this piece, I've taken the snowflakes from the Christmas Scottie stamp set, and I'm going to ink it up in Pool Party, and I'm just going to add them randomly, not a lot, just a few. I think that's enough, actually, just 3. Okay, then I'm going to take what I would call that little tartan blanket and Real Red ink, and I'm going to stamp that on that little scrap of basic white that I talked about. Okay, so there we go. Love it. It's a Christmas color, isn't it? Okay, now I'm going to take my punch, my doggy punch here, and I'm going to punch the dog out, and it fits on this tartan piece, which is awesome. You can also get the little bow. I'm not going to use the bow, but you can keep that bow for another card. There's my little dog. So cute. You were practicing with watercolor pencils. Keisha, you know that it's watercolor month. It's like celebrating watercoloring. So good for you. You're really doing it. You have the dog bundle coming. Oh, that's really great, Cindy. You're going to love it. It's so sweet. Okay, so that's kind of my stamping for now. Let's go and cut. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to actually go ahead and stamp this so I can just cut out everything at once. I've got my garden green. I'm going to bring in my little powder pal here, and I want to use my embossing buddy. Now this little embossing little setup here is in the new catalog. Love it. Oh my gosh, it's so great. You get a little brush so you can get rid of those stray pieces of, oil that, your embossing powder would stick to. We've got I was going to say pliers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know, I have tweezers. There we go. They're not pliers, but they look like needle nose pliers, don't they? They could be. And then I've just brushed over with the embossing buddy that also comes in it. And the reason we're doing that, of course, is to get rid of that oil, right? Because the oil in our fingers will cause that embossing powder to stick where we don't want it to. Okay. All right. Just going to do that. We're going to add some white embossing powder. And I'm using a piece of white scrap paper here just to capture all my little bits, because I'm going to be using another product soon and I want to use the tray and I don't want the embossing powder to be involved. Okay. All right. Let's get our heat gun here. Heat tool. Heat that up. Okay, I love it when it starts to turn, don't you? You're using embossing powder. Over the last few times that I've been embossing, people have asked, does embossing powder go bad? It doesn't go bad per se, but it does lose its ability to give you that nice, crisp, risen, dimensional look. It'll go flat. When you start to heat it, it just flattens out. Sometimes I found many years ago that sometimes it actually has a smell. And so I don't think it's rancid, but it kind of doesn't smell great. Let's put it that way. So I have found that. So if you're finding that it's not working, it's because it's old and some water's gotten into it and you're going to need a new one. So we're going to cut this out with one of the rectangle dies. I love this. Grab it. Dear, look at all these, and there's even more than this, but I love these stitched rectangles. So if you haven't got those, they're a product that's been around for a little while. But if you haven't got it, do yourself a favor and get it. Let's bring in our little mini. We've got our little rectangle here. I'm just going to run that through. Okay. So, let me just remind you, the sandwich platform is number 3. The machine number 3, a clear plate, your paper, your die, and then another clear plate. Okay. So I'm going to put all those in a pile. Now we're going to use this fun die. It's from Snowman Dies, and it's like a little frame, which is really cool. And we're going to go grab that shimmery white paper that we had, and we're going to cut this frame out of this paper. So I want to kind of have it centered as I can. Okay, because it is going to leave the border around it. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'm going to go through here. Ooh, that was a big. Come back. There we go. Ooh, I'm all over the place. All right, that should work. Hope so. Let's see. If not, we'll start again. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. Yeah, that one up there I don't like. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys find this, but sometimes certain dies, for whatever reason, work better in the bigger machine. So I'm going to just go over here and run it through. I'm just still here, just going to run it through. If I was just here by myself, I'd just run it through a couple more times and it would work. But sometimes the bigger machine, just depends, works on specific dies better than others. Who knows why? Okay, there we go. And of course, every machine is different. Did you guys know that? That they're calibrated slightly different. So sometimes people's will have the the rollers will make a deeper impression than on other machines. So nothing wrong. It's just the way it is. Big Shots used to be like that too. All right. Hi, April. Oh, I'm glad you're looking forward to seeing it. So you can rewind when I'm finished and have a look at what you've missed. But let's poke out these little snowflakes here. How's the weather in Calgary, April? We get mixed weather around here. One day it's hot and sunny, the next day it's cold. Did you notice I had my sweatshirt on earlier when I started this recording? Oh my gosh. All right. Isn't that cute? So remember earlier we took our pool party and it's going to go like this. Okay. Now, here's the trick. I want to put my window sheet. I'm going to be gluing it onto the back of this, like that. Okay. You know how I'm making a shaker card. Are you guys impressed? So I want this to be see-through. Okay. So we're going to just glue that on. And I made this card earlier and I'm thinking, did I just use white glue? I don't know. I guess I did. I don't remember what I did. Anyway, too late now. Oh, no, I didn't. I know what I did. No? I don't remember. I don't think so. Not sure. Can't remember. Uh-oh. Can't remember. What did I do? What did I do? I don't think I used white glue. It's all right. It'll work. That works. I'm just trying to think. Why did I use that? Isn't that funny? I don't know. Having one of those moments, you guys. Why did I use? I've got this out, my tear and tape, and I think I used it, but you don't need to. I could have just used my glue. Oh my gosh, easier. Okay, so have you guys seen these foam adhesive strips? These are really great for shaker cards because they're big, long strips. And in the old days, we used to have to cut big, long strips, which is a pain. So we're just going to put these on. Okay. Now what you want to do is you're going to run it down one side like that. And then you want to butt up this to that edge, right? Because you don't want any gaps, because if you have a gap, whatever we put inside here will run out the side, which would be kind of sad. Okay. Was cold. Oh, cold for most of the day. It seems that the West, we're getting really weird weather, aren't we? I mean, we don't want the heat wave we had last year, the heat dome, but we don't want it's so wet that we're risk flooding. So I don't know. It's hard to know what to wish for. I say 25 degrees with sun is nice. And even a little cloud so you don't get too burnt. Okay, so that's what we've got. Okay, so we've taken those strips, and what we want to do is really make sure we're pressing those down, okay, because we don't want them to come off at an inopportune time. So we're making sure that we've got sealed all of that. Now here's the fun part. We're going to add some of these effervescent elements. Look at these. The catalog says that there's approximately 2,300 pieces. I didn't count them, so we're going to just assume that's what they are. So the first thing I want to do before I put those in is I don't want to remove all the tape because I don't feel that confident about doing that. But I'm removing the back, and you'll see what I'm doing here. See how I'm lifting this and then I'm turning it outward like that? So this part is sticky, but this part isn't yet. And I'm doing that so I can add my little effervescent guys, and they don't jump up, because that happens too, and stick to the tape, because that would be sad. Really sad. These are quite jumpy, these little guys. So I probably should have had a little spoon, which I do have. So let me just see if I can find a little spoon. Here we go. Here's a little spoon. Now, it's hard to say how much you should need, but I always put it in the middle. But you see how static makes it go. I'm just going to put, I think that's good. I'm going to just put that amount. Okay, put the lid on that. All right, now we're going to take this piece that we've stamped, and I'm going to line it up as best I can. I can always trim off anything that's sticking out. And you see where I'm going to press down on those corners. I'm going to press down on this corner and this corner. And then I'm going to pull this. See how I did that? This is sticking out into the margin, so to speak. And you just pull it, and then you can press. And that's how you avoid all those little beads jumping over onto your foam and making you crazy. Okay. All right. Moment of truth. Oh, here it is. Isn't that pretty? Boy, they're loud, aren't they? My husband says these remind him of the little candies we used to get. I think he's meaning like those little rocks that used to pop rocks or whatever they were called. I haven't seen them in years, but is that fun? Ooh, so fun. All right. Let's bring in our card that we started, and let's glue. Now, let me just look. I'm happy with that. A little bit. The blue's a little bit over here, but I don't know if it's that much of a problem. But I'm going to just take my scissors and trim that off. There, I feel better about that. Okay, now we're just going to, it's a very noisy card. Kids would like this. I'm going to center that. Okay. All right. Now, remember I was talking about our little snowflake. So I want to make sure I've got the effervescent side facing up. So we're just going to use a little bit of glue. And we're just going to place it there. Not moving it so that it doesn't move. We're going to let that just dry for a sec. We've got our words that we stamped, embossed, and cut out with that rectangle earlier. And again, I'm just using my white glue. I'm being very careful not to move things, right? Because it is slippery. We've got the window sheet here. Okay, so we got that. Let that just sit for a sec. While that's setting, I'm going to grab the green ribbon from that Sweetest Christmas. Let's tie a little bow. So when's the last time you guys made a shaker card? I think I made a shaker card the last time like 5 years ago. How about you guys? I remember they were all the trend. We used to make them constantly for everything. We looked at every stamp and went, oh, we could make a shaker card with that. So I thought today, oh, I think that would be kind of cute, the little doggy in the snow. Okay, don't want this to be too big, so there we go. Okay, nice little bow. That looks good. Okay, trim that off. All right, now one more thing I want to add. So that's my bow. Where's my dog? Here's my dog. So my dog is going to go in here in my little bow. That is quite a big bow. Let's see if I can get just a titch smaller. One of the embellishments you might not have noticed in the mini are these flat Jingle Bell trinkets. Did you guys notice these? Aren't they cute? So they just lie flat on your card. I like them. So I thought I would put that on my little dog too. Let's pop him up. So everything is, this is glued. It's not moving anywhere. Okay. Wish I could show you the cards that Ange has designed for our class. They're super cute. Go. And then I'm going to take a glue dot and my little, hi Sharon. Yes, Scottie dog is so cute. And of course, being Scottish heritage, it's even cuter. Okay, so I've got a little glue dot there, and I'm just going to put this down just below his collar. Okay, and then he's going to get gussied up for Christmas. So I'm just going to stick my bow right onto my glue dot. I think I'm going to put 2 on here just so it doesn't move. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Okay, there we go. All done. That was fast. Wasn't it? Wasn't too bad. Got myself a little bit confused for a minute, but it worked out. Look at that. Shaker, shaker. What do we think? Isn't that cute? So let me show you another card that's very similar, but without the added shaker. So here we go. So this one does not have the shaker. It's got some of the same elements though. It's got the Scottie dog that's been stamped, punched out of the stamped tartan piece. It's got the snowflake. This is Pool Party, and this is another rectangle, stitch rectangle from that same set of dies. And we've got our words. Got some sequins on here, which is cute. So this is sort of I would call the easier version, and this would be the stepped up version, I guess, of the same idea. It's fun, isn't it? Okay, let me show you some other cards just as a reminder. So we're using the Sweetest Christmas bundle in our July 23rd class. So here's a couple of, let me lower this just a titch and then move these more into, there we go. Okay, so cute, right? And then we've got some of the Kindest Gnomes. Here they are. Remember, this is the one we did on a Facebook Live, the little special fun fold. And then this little guy, he's just cut right out of the designer series paper. So awesome and so cute. So those are the 3 sets that we're using. Hi, Cookie. Remind me where you're from, Cookie. I think you're from Ohio, but I'm going by off memory, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, so there we go. What do we think? Isn't that sweet? So let's come back over here. And here we go. Okay. All right, any questions? The Snowflakes die came in another bundle. Yes, so that snowflake die is from, let me just look it up. It is also in the mini. And you might not see it. You might think, you might just pass over it like I did. But then I saw it being used on something. I thought, where is that die? So I'm just looking it up, you guys. I haven't left. Just going through my little book here because I think it's with the snowman. So let's look for the snowman. There it is. Okay. So it's with this set here, which is Snowman Magic Bundle. So the dies, this is the one that I used today, that large one. But you look at all the fun elements. You got snowmen, you got a rabbit, trees, all the little bits to a snowman, his hat and his scarf, and even his face can be die cut. So cute. So imagine how many little shaker cards you can make with that. Isn't that cute? So sweet. Remember, most of these bundles, when you order them, you'll be able to choose a free celebration too, right? So, okay. Yeah, you need to get it, Cindy. Yeah, it's super cute. What page? It's on page 44 of the mini. That's for the snowman, right? Okay. Yes, Ohio. Oh, good. My memory was good. I think I remember you always say hello from Ohio, so I always remember. You're welcome. Grace, no problem. Okay, you guys. Oh, hi, Cynthia. First time watching, welcome. Welcome. We're very happy to have you. I hope you enjoyed my card today, featuring the Christmas Scottie. It's so cute. Let's just give it a little love. It's a shaker card if you joined late. You just pick it up. There we go. Bits in there. Kind of looks like snowflakes. All right, I think that's good. Oh, got a new comment, it says, so let's see what that is. Oh, your grandmother was from Ohio. Yeah, I've been to Ohio, kind of driving through Ohio. I don't remember where we were going. I think I was a kid, and we were headed to Florida, maybe, from Ontario. I have this feeling that we drove through Ohio, but I could be totally wrong. Being Canadian. No. All right, you guys, I think that's it. So I'm going to see you back here tomorrow. So this is the week that I do an extra live, and I will be doing it tomorrow night at 5 p.m. my time. And it's to promote one of the bundles that Ange and I are going to be using on the 23rd and the 24th. So I'll show you an idea to use one of those bundles tomorrow. See you tomorrow, you guys. All right, I think we're good. Bye, you guys. Have a great evening and hope you get some creative time.